My name is Lady Silversong, and I'm going to go over New Worlds Update 1.0.5. This update will happen at 7 a.m. PT on November 4th, 2 p.m. UTC. This week's update introduces more general changes and bug fixes. They would like to thank you for your patience as their team continues to work on resolving issues and for your continual reports on the official forums. Here is the list of the fixes below. General, coin sellers. They know many of you have seen the pesky chat messages from players spamming messages, and we're continuing to investigate solutions to this issue. They discovered that many coin sellers were creating new characters and transferring money to other accounts. To combat this, they've banned and suspended many of the reported accounts. Thank you for your reports for players spamming chat. Added restrictions to prevent player-to-player trading and currency transfer from characters under the level of 10 or those accounts is less than 72 hours old. Logging in after your account is 72 hours old will enable your ability to trade or transfer currency once you've hit level 10. Redistributing coin value from some of the earlier quests to later in the main story quest line, keeping the total amounts of coin to earn the same, just delivered in quests slightly later. Trading post usage will be restricted until new characters accept the introduction to trading post quest in their first settlement. They will monitor the impact that this has on bots and the health of the game and continue adjust as necessary. Exploits. Fixed a bug where players were able to duplicate items via storage sheds and crafting stations. They fixed an issue of gold duplicating on territorial projects. They introduced by disabling trading and made sure it would not occur in the future should they need to disable trading again. Combat. Life Staff, Orb of Protection. Remove the small area effect, AoE, that were triggered on pass-through from every hit of the base version of Orb of Protection. AoE no longer triggers on pass-through from the Aegis upgrade. It will only trigger on impact against an enemy object now. Reduced attribute respect coin cost by 60%. Reduced weapon mastery respect Azoth cost by 75%. Reduced coin cost of chisel by 20 to 50% depending on tier. To encourage competition in Outpost Rush, we have slightly reduced the coin and Azoth rewards for the losing team. They have surfaced the War Conflict progress bar on the map and the faction board where there is an upcoming invasion, as you will still gain War Conflict for your faction. Identical weapon equipping. Players can no longer equip the same weapon type in both weapon slots. We want each weapon slot to have a different weapon type to open up combat diversity. This change also addresses issues which can occur when swapping between weapons of the same type. Group scaling passives. Fixed issues which could cause passive effects that scaled on the number of nearby foes such as Bloodlust, Great Axe, and Against All Odds, Hatchet, and Outnumbered, Warhammer, to apply incorrectly. A spell strike consistency. Fixed an issue which caused several magic spells such as Ice Storm and Gravity Well to not hit consistently. A resilient item perk. Fixed an issue that caused this perk to reduce all damage instead of just damage from critical hits. PvP flagging. Fixed an issue that allowed PvP and PvE players to heal each other. Outpost Rush. Fixed an issue that was allowing players to get out of the starting fort before the match starts. We will prevent multiple players from interacting with the altar in Outpost Rush. This will prevent players from getting multiple summons tokens per 500 Azoth. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused the nameplates of summoned allies to appear hostile. fixed an issue that was causing Battle Bread, the food buff in Outpost Rush, to be twice as effective as intended, updated the tooltip for Battle Bread and Monster Slayer Stew to properly describe the buffs they provide, fixed an issue that could cause players to become stuck in a teleport loop if they teleported out of Outpost Rush while using Unstuck. General bug fixes fixed an issue that prevented some players from joining Outpost Rush because they had a pending group invite. Repair kits should no longer require coin to use. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused players to use the wrong consumable when using consumables from the inventory screen. Fixed various issues with invasion statuses showing before the invasion was declared. Updated missing English text for English text for login pop-up explaining housing tax compensation. Fixed an issue allowing magic weapons to animation cancel their primary tax with weapon swap or targeting spells causing rate of fire to be faster than intended. Fixed an issue that caused Ice Goblin upgrade pylon dodge to only work immediately after you place the ice pylon. Fixed an issue that could cause a player to lose their house while offline during maintenance. In a future update, we will be reimbursing the players who encountered this issue. Exact details around the reimbursement will be in the corresponding update notes. Fixed an issue with enemy AI duplicating and stacking spawns during the quest Shivering Timbers. Fixed an issue that allowed players to initiate a server transfer if they were in the tutorial. Fixed an issue causing the trading post to become unresponsive or delayed. Improved server performance when a large number of players congregated in settlements. Fixed an issue that caused some territory influence not to be properly recognized when lots of players turned in PvP missions simultaneously. Fixed an issue causing some player titles to show as uninitialized. Fixed an issue where players could become stuck while fishing with lag. Fixed the UI notification for landing in a hotspot while fishing. Fixed a localization issue where bonus crafting percentages for tools were displaying as 0% for non-English languages. Fix the time in Europe to properly account for the change from CEST to CET. Fix an issue preventing gear score to increase past 589 from drop rewards. Speculative fixes. The fixes listed below are tentative fixes and mitigations. Their goal is to get these changes out and see if issues persist so they can continue to work on them and address in future updates if necessary. Implementation. A change to help them dig into the timed out while waiting for server to describe world issue, and added a fix to reduce occurrences of this issue while they continue to investigate. That was the patch notes for update 1.05. I will put link in the description below, the patch notes, and a link to my Twitch channel. I stream on Fridays and Sundays for New World. Thank you and have a great night.